Alright, so yeah, Max B on his way home. Max B on his way out, and the boy Jim Jones hating. He trying to get everybody to, I say, the interview with him, and he was like, "Would you do business? Would you be okay with your friend doing business with your enemy?" That's what he was asking Mano. Mano was on the tip like, "No, I can't go to the Max B party because you're my friend." I just want y'all to take a look at this video. Alright?
Praise God. Max B is on his way home, y'all. As we all know, Max B was serving, I want to put emphasis on that, right? He was serving a 75-year sentence. Yeah, he was serving 75 years in prison for, a hit. You know how these guys be giving it up. You know what it is. We also know his association. Yeah, let's call it what it is. We know his association with Jim Jones. Yeah, because him, rest in peace to Stack Bundles. I gotta put that out there, y'all. Rest in peace to the one and only Stack Bundles. Queens for life. Shout out to the whole Queens. You heard? But Stack Bundles and Max B played a very big part in who Jim Jones is today. You feel me? I gotta call it what it is. I gotta call it down the line. He plays a very big part in who he is today. As an artist, as somebody that knows how to make music, just like Mace does to Jim Jones. He taught him how to rap. Well, when you were looking for structure, when you were looking for somebody to give you a number one hit and put it together, balling, I've been saying, you had to look for the Max B's. You had to look for the Stack Bundles. Rest in peace to Stack Bundles because they don't get enough credit for where Jimmy's at today. I gotta call it what it is. If anything, he should be praising these guys. They ain't been no bloodshed. But we all didn't forget. We gotta call it down the line, right, y'all? We all didn't forget. Because we all seen Mano. Yeah, shout out to all them guys over there that's doing their thing. Davies, Fabulous, Mano, Jim Jones. They got their own show popping off. And we all got a pretty good idea of what's going on behind the scenes when we heard Mano say this. Pay attention.
Would you be okay with your friend doing business with your enemy?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I can't go to the Max B party because you're my friend. Yeah.
What?
Because you my fucking friend, nigga.
What?
Yeah. Talk about it. Because let me explain something to you. I'm a loyal nigga at the end of the day.
I gotta keep it real. The sides have been chosen. You heard? People are picking sides. You gotta understand. Max B just did 16 years. When he comes home Sunday, he did 16 years. Just think about the relationships that Jim Jones done built throughout the industry. How many people he made money for? Do they want to throw that all?
So at the end of the day, I think Max B gonna be alright. Whatever is gonna happen, so they're talking about him snitching and all this other shit. At the end of the day, is videos out there what they saying him snitching, all kind of crap. Like I said, at the end of the day, all that snitching shit gonna go past. Young Thug didn't rat it, 6ix9ine didn't rat it, everybody rat it. So all that shit gonna go out the door. What's important here is that he's fucking with French Montana. French Montana, paid for all his shit. French Montana been looking out for this boy for so long. Ain't nobody giving credit where credit needs to be given. You know what I'm saying? And this boy is getting money. This boy married to some type of queen or princess out there in Dubai or some shit. Don't quote me, I don't really know where it's at, but he really messing with a princess or a queen or some shit. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. This boy living in a big ass mansion house. He got nice property houses in New York, all over the place. You know what I'm saying? That's worth money. So all he gonna do is hook his man up with the princess or the queen's friends, and they rich and getting money. Hey, listen, the wave is gonna be wavy in about 6 months. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, he gonna be wavy in about 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Go on there and shout the wave out. Go on there and blow his shit up. You know what I'm saying? But let me show you something.
Hook up with a Max B. Pay attention.
Before music, let me tell you something. Let me explain something to you, David. Mr. David.
Dawood. I'm Dawood on this
Dawood.
I like that.
That's crazy.
My Muslim brother. Check this out. At the end of the day, I'm a person that your enemies is my enemies. Because that's the love that I got for you. If we like that, then I'm gonna take on whatever it is that you got going on. And it's fuck them, then I gotta feel the same way. If everybody don't come from that world, that's the world I come from. So what I'm saying is I wouldn't be okay if niggas was congregating with my enemies.
Right.
I would not be okay. Because you know why? I wouldn't do the same. I would not do the same.
I respect you for that.
I'm going to keep it 100. We seen Mano draw a line. You heard? Mano drew a line in the sand, and it was basically a message. It was a message to the disloyal, to the people that's not riding with what we got going on over here. And I'm going to say it again. I said to myself, imagine what Fabulous and Dave East is sitting there saying to themselves. Because to keep it 100, Max B gave Dave East light when he didn't have no light, when he was just coming up in the game. To keep it all the way tall with y'all, Mano did songs with Max B and Montana, French Montana. Let's call it what it is. Mano is actually on songs with Max B and French Montana during the beef, during the disconnect with Jim Jones and Max B. I gotta call it down. Yo, look, this is why I thought it was all foolish all the way around the board. You gotta understand, Jim Jones has been in real beef with dudes like True Life. Yeah, he's been in real physical altercations with dudes like True Life. Why is it that he can't find it within himself to be cool with a dude like Max B when no blood was shed, nothing happened? Nothing happened. And what's going around in the streets right now? Yeah, I gotta call it what's going on in the streets right now. They saying Jim Jones is trying to block Max B. Yeah, he's telling all it.
See, another thing y'all probably don't know if y'all some young bucks and shit like that, but Max B said some really foul shit about Jim Jones' girl. You know what I'm saying? She a chick that used to mess with, people like Alpo. You know what I'm saying? She used to mess with the big type drug dealers back in the day. And Max B said some foul shit about Chrissy, Jim Jones' girl. And there's a lot of things was said that I didn't even know. So sometimes I sit back and be like, damn, that's why Jim ain't never marry her. Because if you had a chick and she hold you down, you wouldn't marry her. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Let's get back. I want to let you hear something.
Allegedly. I gotta say allegedly. Because a lot of guys, they suing these days. They trying to take you out of business for your opinion. They out here suing. I'm going to say allegedly, but I'm going to let y'all hear from some real street niggas. Real street niggas. Shout out to S1. Shout out to Hocus 4/5. But the brother S1, he's coming out saying he's hearing Jim Jones is trying to block Max B behind the scenes. And to keep it real with y'all, I've been hearing this the whole time. And this is why I told y'all this was a message. When Mano said that, it was a message. Pay attention to what S1 has to say. A real one. Not one of these suckers in the industry. A dude that really speak how he feel and speak what the streets is talking about. Pay attention, y'all.
Gagged around, got a story to tell. Gagged around, I got a story to tell. Max Bigavelli is returning home in 2 days after a 16-year long bid. I know how that feel. I think the same amount of time. Salute to the G's. And Max B is like the most anticipated artist to come into New York.
Make sure y'all go follow S1 on Instagram. He's actually a dude that did 16 strong. Stood tall with the men. He know what's going on in these wicked streets. Pay attention.
In a long time to come back and regain his title, regain his wave. But Jim Jones still think it's 2008, 2009 when he could blackball Max B. He's telling people that, don't show up to Max B party. And I'm hearing it through the streets. He's telling some of his industry friends, yo, don't go through, don't support Max B. Well, Jim, I gotta let you know, man, it's you don't got no power no more, man. You look like an old dog. Like, you ain't the wave, my nigga. Your music ain't really popping like that, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get your money. You got a couple of good young dudes with you, but you ain't really gonna do nothing for them. You can't really block the wave, but we're not gonna let that happen. New York City, East Coast, hip hop, don't let this happen. Do not let Jim Jones even try to sway y'all into not supporting Max B. Max B, regardless of his crime or whatever the case may be, Max B did his time like a man. This is his second bid. He actually been through this before. Jim Jones never did a bid.
I mean, well, how y'all calling it? He never did a bid. But you want to block this man that just did 16 years, allegedly? Yeah, we know how the industry works. We know how you guys give it up, Joe Mo. Pay attention.
Jim Jones sent a lot of dudes to go do bids, you know what I'm trying to say? Because they were trying to protect him and they ended up catching cases. But Jim Jones ain't about that life. You feel me? And Jimmy, you need to stop it. No blackballing Max B. No, you understand? That's not gonna happen. These New York City streets is not gonna let that happen. That man did his time. Let that man shine. We would not let you looking like an old wet dog blackball or try to blackball Max B, and you can't. It's all about social media now, Jim. So you ain't blackballing Max B. The streets of New York City is not gonna have that. Go take a shower, shave your scruffy beard. You look crazy. You know what I'm saying? You say you get money, you dropping tops and you ain't dropping flags. Well, we need to see this then, Jim. And we need you to put some work in too. You've been repping this flag for so long. Jim, you should at least take one deal. Just take one deal, my dude. It could be a fight. You gotta do something, Jim. You've been claiming blood for 35 years. You're 70 years old and you never put in no work.
I mean, what are we talking about here, y'all? This is the streets talking. This ain't Harlem Legend telling y'all that.
Shit crazy, yo. I was trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm gonna let y'all have it. You know what I'm saying? Do your own work. Don't blackball the wave. We wavy. Like, subscribe, get more hood news, boxing news. 1.